Everybody knows you never go full
podcast.
You went full
Podcast.
man.
Welcome back to another episode of Never Go Full Podcast, the best place to talk about movies with your friends. Never Go Full Podcast. My name's Evan.
I'm Seth.
And Seth, did you watch anything this week or nah?
No,
That's
I actually didn't.
Despicable.
Hold on. Just let me.
No
give me 1
thinking.
second.
I'm going to do mine.
You go, and then I'll
here's what I watched.
I'll try to do recall.
Okay, well, this is what I watched this week. First of all, I watched the first two Indiana Joneses.
Class, pure class.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Raiders and Temple of Doom. First time seeing Temple of Doom in a long time. And then the heart gets lit on fire too. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Willie, the woman in that, is the most incapable person on planet Earth.
I have memories of like when I was a kid. I think I watched those movies when I was like 8 years old or like 7 years old. It was probably a little young for hearts getting ripped out of chests.
Oh, for sure.
But I remember watching her and just thinking women suck. And then I'm like, Dad, this lady's stupid. And my dad's like, you can't say that. No, it's just a movie. It's just a movie. I'm like, but she's horrible. She's like, if I'm Indiana Jones, I'm letting her die like 17 different times over the course.
The thing about this movie that really got me was like, of course, her just screwing everything up. But
everything.
I mean, shout out Short Round. Can we all get like just prayers up for Short Round? He's not dead, but like he just like we got blessed with Short Round.
King.
But the whole like main like basically third act of the movie, which is a very long third act essentially. It starts with him and Willie like about to get it on. But then they're both like, no, like you want me, I don't want you.
Yeah.
And then Indy goes to his room and gets attacked while Short Round's falling asleep. And then he gets attacked. And then Willie's like, oh, I'm all pissed. And then Indy runs back in there, discovers this hidden passage. And then so he went from almost getting laid to going into this temple, getting like possessed with this blood magic, and then having to free a bunch of child slaves. And then going on a minecart chase, dealing with a rope bridge incident. That was like that rope bridge. That probably happened like 8 a.m.
Yeah,
my boy was there all night.
All night.
Imagine you were about to get laid, and then like you had to do all that instead.
And it would be okay more so if you did get laid.
Yeah,
but
he did at the end.
It's the about to thing that is aggravating. But I can't imagine just the sheer amount of cocaine that was absorbed during the writing of that entire sequence.
Oh, we got to blame a little bit of George Lucas for that one. But before we'll do a full review on the Indiana Jones franchise sometime soon. But my rating for Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, swing. Those three. Swing.
Yeah. Whoa.
4.5.
4.5.
4.5. Legendary.
Yeah.
Temple of Doom. Swing.
Yeah, Temple of Doom's
3.5.
Temple of Doom's my least favorite one.
And I did watch one more movie, which I can't give a rating on just yet because I saw the new Scary Movie. Made it all the way till about
tell this story.
20 minutes till the end of the movie, and the power goes off in the whole theater, and then I can't finish the movie. So I've yet to finish it. So so far though, I was enjoying it. It was fun. You know, it's funny. It's just it's a scary movie.
Yeah, that's awesome. I cut the power.
Yeah, it's you. You can't watch it without me.
Okay, I just thought of something. It's not it. I'm gonna tie it into a movie.
Okay.
I didn't watch a movie this week. I literally didn't have time. I didn't have the mental stamina to watch a movie. I had a lot going on. But I went to my mom's show the other night, and it was not for her like regular job with who she usually works with at the
Well, tell
Canadian
the
Opera
people what
Company.
it is.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So
Mm.
it's she was doing like it was a side gig for this play or this opera called 10 Days in a Madhouse. And it's based on a true story about a woman in the 1800s who went
Ooh.
to an insane asylum, got
Ooh.
herself checked in. She was a reporter in New York. She was a reporter who wanted to do a story on how people didn't know how they were treating the mentally ill and like the
Mhm.
crazy, the mad people, they called them mad people in these like asylums. So she got herself checked in for 10 days to pretend to be someone who was insane, to go see how those people were being treated and then write a whole story on it. But then over the course of the 10 days, they essentially convinced her that she was insane.
Oh, gee.
Um, and they were like, we have to cure you. And she's like, no, 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 no. I'm a reporter. I'm only supposed to be here for 10 days. And they were like, yeah, you're a reporter and I'm the president. Like you're fucking so
Oh,
stupid.
it's so
And
messed up.
so she ended up,
Yeah,
and
sure, lady.
they were like the women. So she was obviously just in the women's section of this asylum,
Mhm.
but they had like no blankets. They were feeding them rotten meat. It was like they beat them and like tortured them psychologically. These were already people that were going through something. And then and there's one lady in the opera. There was one lady in there who was just Chinese. And she got put in there because she was Chinese, and they were like, what is this person's deal? And they're like, no, no, no. They just didn't know that she was Chinese. So they're like, oh, this is a crazy person because she was speaking Chinese.
Oh,
Poor lady was
no.
just trapped in there. Anyways, the opera
Oh my
itself was
god.
really fucking weird and like cool. And my mom was conducting it. And this
Oh,
lady like
wow.
started it in Philly, brought it to Toronto. It did really well in Philly, Toronto, and now they're like taking it on a whole tour. Like it's doing really well. It's like this whole big show, and it's weird. It's unique. It's not your standard.
No, it's very unique.
But the whole fucking time I was watching it, I was sitting there and I just kept thinking, I'm just like, this is just Shutter Island. I'm like, this
Yeah.
is literally just like I was like, they turned Shutter Island into an opera, except this is a true story. But like,
And,
give
I mean,
me
Shutter Island could be inspired by this story.
loosely, like kind of a different thing, but or like, because he's a detective and he's trying to, and he actually is a patient, but
Allegedly.
allegedly, I sent you that video the
That
other day,
video is
right?
great.
Yeah, that was awesome. I hadn't thought about it like that. So anyways, there you go. So I watched Shutter Island this week.
There it is. Wow.
Yeah.
Leave it to Seth to give a 5-minute story. I'll make it quick.
That was a good story.
That is a good story. But let's get to the main topic of the day. We are talking movie trailers. We have 3 big new trailers coming out. We got Spider-Man Brand New Day. We got Shrek 5, and we got Heart of the Beast. Let's start it off with Spider-Man Brand New Day. Now, it's brand new trailer. It shows a lot. I gotta say, it shows a lot of the movie. We got Spider-Man going through organic webbing. His eyes are going all black. His like something about his DNA is changing, and he goes to Bruce Banner, and Bruce Banner's like, I got this thing right here, which I did not remember seeing in Avengers Endgame. I don't remember that. Maybe that's why. I thought because the whole thing, I thought he put the Hulk and Bruce Banner together, and then he was Professor Hulk, and then he's just like, what, he's done with that now?
Well, it's because these movies are just a giant puddle of mud. So like everything,
They're an amazing early 2000s band.
nothing makes sense. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, and I was a bit confused. There's a lot of enemies. Like Spider-Man seems to be really strong. He can't control his emotions. He's going through like a quarter-life crisis, it seems like. And this is set 4 years after No Way Home.
Okay,
And
so can I ask you a couple questions then?
yeah, go for it.
I'm just
Because you're not a Marvel person.
No,
You're not. This
I'm-
is good. A good like general reaction from you.
I will say, like, listen, I like some of the Gaga songs. But if you know, you know. I like Endgame. I liked some of them. Like, I'm not a total prick, but
Yeah.
I've seen the Tom Holland Spider-Mans minus No Way Home, which is the one that has Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield,
Yep.
right? Where it's all confusing and they all have portals and shit. I never watched that one. But from what I understand and what I loosely remember is is MJ not dead? Is she not dead?
Okay, yeah. This is one of the questions you asked me earlier that I didn't want to answer. So that is Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And Andrew Garfield
No,
Spider-Man,
that's Gwen Stacy.
yes, but MJ is not dead. I'm that's what I thought you were thinking of.
Is Zendaya MJ in all of these? The
Yes,
Tom Holland ones?
she's
She's
MJ.
MJ?
It seemed like she was going to die in the third one, in
Yeah,
No
I
Way
thought
Home, the
she
one you
did
haven't
die.
seen, but Andrew Garfield saves her, which was a big moment because he couldn't save Gwen in almost the same way, but then he ends up saving uh, Tom Holland's MJ. So it was like a big moment. It was actually a very sweet moment in the movie. Very good emotional beat. But there was another question that you had.
Yeah, so doesn't Spider-Man already know Bruce Banner because of the fucking Avengers? Like, why is this some
Yeah.
new like, where does the Avengers bullshit tie into this whole
Okay.
storyline?
So in Brand New Day, there was was it Brand New Day or was it
Brand New
Doctor
Day's the one that
Strange?
hasn't come out yet.
No, sorry. It's all coming. Which movie was it where? So there was one where Spider-Man, he had Doctor Strange cast a spell for everyone to forget that he's Peter Parker, and then everyone forgot that he's Peter Parker, and then oh yeah, it was he messed up the spell or something, and then at the end of No Way Home, everyone forgot that he was Peter Parker. And then it cuts to him with his homemade suit and he's sliding around New York in the winter and he's just like, I'm Spider-Man. No one knows me. I just live in an old busted apartment like classic neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man. That's what you missed.
Who writes these fucking movies?
Well, for this movie, I'm glad you said that. So, for this movie, the director is Destin Daniel Cretton. He's the director of Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I'm sure you didn't see that.
Never heard of her.
Yep. And Spider-Man Brand New Day comes out July 31st, 2026, this summer. And here's a brief plot description for you. Picking up roughly 4 years after the events of Spider-Man No Way Home, this movie, Peter Parker is trying to navigate life as a lonely street-level hero in a world that has completely forgotten his secret identity, aka Peter Parker. Oh, and his aunt is dead. You missed that.
Yeah, what was that about? How did she?
Yeah,
when did she die?
The Green Goblin got her. She got goblined.
That was different Spider-Man.
Now, things get complicated when his powers begin growing at a frightening and unpredictable pace. To make matters worse, an invisible, dangerous new threat begins terrorizing New York City. Ooh.
So
scary.
was the invisible so was the reason in the trailer that that his friends didn't remember who he was that's because of Doctor Strange in an Avengers movie?
In the last Spider-Man movie. Because all these it pulled in villains from all. I'm just explaining the last Spider-Man movie.
I mean, this is what you signed up for by introducing this.
I opened up a real can of worms.
Here.
But basically, in case a lot of people forgot, it's been a while. The last of the John Watts trilogy was that was the director. Mr. Watts. Now, speaking of Mr. Watts, there are a bunch of villains from other Spider-Man movies. So you had Green Goblin, OG Defoe, Green Goblin. You had Doc Ock, Spider-Man 2, Doc Ock. You had Sandman, Spider-Man 3, Sandman. You had Electrode or whatever, Jamie Foxx, Electric Man.
Lizard guy.
Yep, and then you had Lizard Guy from Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then you had the 2 Spider-Mans. So, that was part of the spell. The spell messed up. Oh, it messed up the multiverse because Peter Parker kept messing with the spell. And Doctor Strange's like, quit doing that. Get out of here. Get out of here, Peter. No, everyone's gonna forget Peter Parker. And he's like, no, but my friends gotta remember me. So, like, for the movie, everyone remembers him because they're like, oh, it didn't work. But then it let in all these people from other universes, and then the Spider-Mans come, then they come together, and then he completes the spell at the end.
Yeah, like
bringing them all
I
back.
can't emphasize how much I fucking hate that they did. Like it is such a it feels like such a lazy throwaway for like a plot twist. Like that's why I didn't see that movie. The second I saw that they were teasing Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, I was like, you're I'm done. If I wasn't out on it already, I'm out. It's just so lazy. It's like you're just doing it for it just
here's the thing.
messes the whole shit up.
The world got too big for Marvel. So like
Yeah.
everything like had to be this, this $200 million, you got 30 cast members, and which they're going back to again. But it got too big, so it's too much to control, too many storylines that they had to like, because then when you're dealing with all these different things, it's like, okay, why not bring in other Avengers? Like for help.
Well, you're just making stuff. You're just making stuff for the like obviously you're just making it to make money, but like you're gonna make $1 billion. But like the actual movies themselves, because like Endgame was sick. What was the other one that was right with
Infinity
Endgame?
War.
Yeah, like those two. Like
great.
I remember
movies.
watching those and being like, oh yeah, like this is dope. Like this is awesome. But then it's like
best theater experiences ever. I've experienced
but then
those 2 movies.
just let it be. Like because you can't keep
Now
going for
Seth,
this shock and awe.
Now Seth, how are you gonna make money if you just let it be?
Oh, I don't know. Come up with an original thought. Do something different. Like,
well, that's what we got other movies for. That's why we have Obsession and Backrooms. Okay.
yeah. Oh man, I gotta shout out. I gotta do a quick shout out.
Shout it out.
The boys on the Almost Friday podcast. I love them to death. They killed me today when I was listening to that show because they were saying since Obsession and Backrooms have come out, they're like, he's like, I know so many people now, like in the industry, like who we are friends with, and like these people that we know. Everyone thinks now is like it's their time, like it's they're gonna break through, and like all these big executives are like scrambling around taking calls with all these like, oh my god, like we should be taking calls with these internet people, like we're probably missing something so incredible.
These YouTube filmmakers and everything.
And then Liam's like, yeah, no, we need to get one of these deals and just make like 2 of the absolute shittiest fucking movies of all time to just put this to bed. Like this has to stop. He's like, listen, none of you are getting anything. He's like, this is a one-time thing that happened. Curry Barker ruined it for it's good for like the
industry
emphasis,
as a whole.
Yeah, like the emphasis on this happening, but it's like it ain't gonna happen again. It ain't gonna happen again. Like
okay,
it might,
maybe not at this scale, of course, but like they're going to find like probably I want to say like 20 YouTubers. They're going to whittle that down to like 5, and then like 5 of them will get to make movies. And I'm sure like one of them will be a breakout, and then the other 4 will be, well, maybe 3 will be mid-level movies, and 1 will be bad.
Well, I bet you I would bet you though that like what from the executive standpoint, they're going to look at it as like, okay, we're going to hit another jackpot like this, and all 5 of them will do horribly. Like they will
not make $250 to $300 million on a $1 million budget. Like they might get like $3 million or something, and if they can turn like 75 million, 100 million, that'd be great. And like I think that's very possible.
We'll see.
Dude, there's big audiences out there, man. You gotta believe.
Yeah, we'll see.
But okay, overall, what's your excitement for Spider-Man Brand New Day?
Gonna give it a 0.5 out of 10.
0.5 out of 10.
0.5 out of 10. I'll give it a
I
0.5.
I gotta say, I'm not too excited for this movie. Which bums me out because I love Spider-Man.
They overdid it.
The only, I mean, I'm going to watch it absolutely. Like I do think like we need these big franchise movies. Of course, like they're big events that generate money for the industry and whatever. But I want to be more excited for this movie, but I'm not. Which I'm bummed about.
See, embrace debate. I don't think we need it at all. Like, I think what they should do is take that $250 fucking million that they're spending on this mediocre Spider-Man movie that we don't fucking need, and take all that money and go find another 20 smaller filmmakers with really cool ideas and put that $250 million into a whole bunch of really cool, interesting projects that no one knows what they're going to be, and like make something that might end up being really fucking cool and really fucking awesome.
That's essentially what they're doing right now. And you said it's
no. But I'm saying, I'm just arguing like we really don't need like these gigantic budget fucking Marvel.
What we do
it's just a repeat of the same fucking shit over and over
to
again.
keep like theaters going and to keep people interested in going to the movies. Like this one movie, this big, comic book movie could be the difference of someone being like, I want to go to the movies more. And like it shows more ads for other movies. It gets people interested in other trailers that they see before the movie. It's like it's all part of the process. Like you need,
yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
You need the big dogs, and then it does trickle down to the little dogs, because that's how these movie studios make most of their money.
Yeah, speaking of
If they
big
do well.
dogs, I heard that Steven Spielberg's movie was pretty ass.
Yeah, which I still haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. We've both been so busy.
I like don't really want to see it now. All the reviews I've seen have just been like, this movie stinks.
You got to see it. But I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think of the new Spider-Man trailer? I'm going to give it like a excitement level. I'm like at a 5.5 out of 10. I'm going to see it, but like, what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. And if you're not already, subscribe to the show. We talk movies all the time. We love talking movies. I love movies. And
love movies.
Yeah, they're my movies. Favorite. We're getting worse.
Go to your local theater.
We do movie reviews. We do breakdowns. We talk about a lot of different stuff, movie news, things like this. But anyway, next movie.
Oh boy,
Donkey.
Fuck. What are you doing in my swamp with your AI animation?
Back-to-back Zendaya movies.
Wait,
all right,
what?
Shrek 5.
Zendaya's in this?
Zendaya's in Shrek. Walt Dorn is the director. He's also writer and voice actor for the franchise. I think he might have done the voice of, what's his name? Little guy from the fourth movie. The little Pied Piper something.
I know that I saw the fourth one.
Pretty good. I just rewatched the Shrek franchise recently, so.
Oh yeah.
I know what I'm talking about, bud. Okay, so how about you pump your brakes? I know my Shrek, dude. Okay.
Shrek. Okay.
But it's also co-directed by Conrad Vernon and Brad Abelson. It comes out June 30th, 2027, but this is our first trailer of it.
Oh my god, it's still a whole year away?
Yeah. But I mean, it's the plot of it. It's the trailer, it just teases that they're going on a new road trip adventure to the further away instead of far away. That's pretty funny. Along the way, they deal with everything from a giant fairy tale threats to creepy alleyway snowmen, eventually landing themselves trapped in a jail cell together. That's basically the trailer. And everyone is returning for the main characters. They have grown children, Fergus, Farkle, and Felicia, voiced by Skylar Gisondo. Marcelo Hernandez is one of their kids, and Zendaya. Yeah,
so, and like the only real, like, this movie is a total nostalgia grab, and like it's
well, of course,
like, which is great, which is why I'm in. I love Shrek, huge fan. let's relive the childhood here, like, it's all good, but there's only one thing to talk about.
Which is?
It looks horrible.
Yeah,
The
the
animation,
animation
they
style is a
they
little different.
shanked it. Well, it just looks like it actually looks like it's just AI'd. Like, it
I
doesn't
disagree.
look
I don't think it looks AI, but it
I
looks different for sure, and it's
well,
a
no,
little jarring.
it's completely different. Like, and I saw one post that you can't believe anything you see on the internet, but, like,
Mhm.
someone wrote a post on a Reddit thread or something and was like, "My uncle or, like, my dad or, like, whatever worked on the fucking or someone worked on the original Shrek animation style, like, when they made those movies." It was like,
Mhm.
for everybody that's, like, bitching and moaning about, like, why would they do this? Why did they switch the animation from the originals? And he said, "It's because it's because they don't know how to do it anymore."
Which I believe. I believe that.
L Like, which that actually like, I don't know if I believe the person, but, like, I kinda believe that it's changed so much since they did that, and, like, I don't know enough
Yeah.
about animation, but, like, that it's progressed so much to the point where, like, they just but at the same time, I don't really fucking buy that.
Well, I think, it's you're dealing with higher fidelity images like nowadays with the animation that they had in like 2000. So like yeah, one of course it's going to look sharper, it's going to look better, but like I will say it's like somewhere it lives somewhere in between. Did you see the Puss in
Puss in
Boots movie?
Boots.
Puss in Boots. You see that Puss in Boots movie?
Puss in
Last
Puss
Wish?
in Boot No.
Well, it's like it was a very different animation style, which is in the same universe, and people love that. But like, of course, they got to update it a little bit, and they all look the same.
No,
There's
they
like
don't.
slight
No, no,
variation.
no. No, they don't.
Yes, they
That's the thing. No,
do.
no, 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 no. You can't throw that. Go pull up what Donkey, like, go look at Donkey. He doesn't even
I'm
look
a,
like the same character. He doesn't look like, he looks, like, actually looks different.
Donkey looks slightly different. Everyone else looks the fucking same.
No, they don't, man. They really don't. They look different. It looks weird. It actually looks fucking weird. Like, it's
let me
not the same.
let me look at this.
Shrek looks whack. Fiona looks whack.
They look exactly the same.
That is not an actual photo from the trailer.
Okay, this right here. I understand. Donkey looks slightly different.
Yeah, they both do.
They're
Shrek looks like
older.
a I just I
He's
d
got.
I you know what? They have a whole year to fix it, so
He's a no. They can't fix that. I mean, like, look. It's higher fidelity, and it's like, look how scary his eyes look in the old one.
yeah, it's just nostalgia, but, like, the old one looks better.
It's still Eddie Murphy. Like that's it is looking a little troll esque on Shrek.
It looks like too animated. It looks too cartoon. It doesn't look like they drew it, which is, I think, what kinda is pissing people off. Like, it's
Well,
not
God
your
forbid an ogre gets a little work done. Okay, God
I don't
forbid
like
an ogre get a little motion.
I don't like how cool you are with it. It's pissing me off.
I think it's fine. I think it's just gonna be there's gonna be like a slight adjustment period to it. I think that's why they release it a year in advance so people can be like, okay, this is different, whatever. We'll get used to it. It's fine. And then you're gonna see the movie. And it's like, okay, it's a good movie. I think it's gonna be good. But
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
I
don't
do
know.
remember. So Zendaya's character doesn't appear in the first trailer.
Yeah, that was kinda odd.
And like you don't hear the kids talk, which is weird. Um,
I thought maybe
I
they, like,
remember
killed her off early.
I
She
remember
died.
there was a picture of the family. Yeah, here it is. Um, like when they first started releasing images for it. Let me share this here.
What's her name? Felicia?
Yeah. So like
Like Fiona
The-
looks whack. Like what are we Nah, this shit looks whack. I hate this. Like they actually look whack. They all look whack.
Well, so here's the thing. So you see their daughter. Like she looks like a little bit of a rebellious daughter. And when this image came out, I remember people were like, "Okay, let me guess. The daughter runs away because she wants to be independent, and then they have to go get her, and it's an adventure just about getting their daughter." And now, after seeing the trailer, where you don't see her in the trailer, I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I honestly think that's what this movie is.
For sure. It's
Which
easily predictable. Or she maybe she died in a horrific chariot crash on the highway.
she was drag chariot racing.
She was
And-
drunk chariot driving.
with her boyfriend, her rebellious boyfriend.
That was probably a little more creative than what they're gonna do.
Now I will say I don't think we watch the Shrek movies for their, crazy plots. It's
No.
the goal. If it is funny, I will be happy.
Sure. Oh,
As long as they push the boundary. I like the joke that they have with the snowman.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was just gonna say before we give our excitement levels and move on to the last trailer that we have, we should give a nod to our boy Mike Myers, who we not only swing after,
Oh yeah.
but he is Shrek, and Austin Powers 4 is being made.
He said it's happening. Let's go. Yeah, baby.
That fires me up more than you know.
It is crazy how like our generation, even though we're like slightly late on his stuff, slightly late on his stuff, like our comedy is very Austin Powers coded. Excuse me, Mike Myers coded.
I mean, to be fair, I watched those Austin Powers movies starting at like
so much
age 6, and he's also from Toronto and is a local legend. And like I grew up just like being fed Mike Myers all the time, and you'd always see him like in the Leafs jersey at the Leaf games, like just like let's go, he'd be in there like firing up the crowd, and you're just like
and who could forget his amazing Hurricane Katrina moment with Kanye. George Bush
unreal.
doesn't care about black people. And he's just what?
The fact
Cut to Chris Tucker, go.
The fact that they had Mike Myers and Kanye
West
as a duo is so wild. Like why was that the combo that they decided on? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Wow, I just got the joke from Love Guru.
Which one?
They have Kanye West and Mike Myers in the audience at the Stanley Cup game.
Oh yeah,
and
you're
Kanye
right.
West is going, I love hockey.
Yeah.
I love hockey. And it's just those two together.
Fuck.
That's great. Okay, excitement level. Shrek 5.
I'll give it a 4.5.
I'm 5 flat.
Okay. Same range.
My thoughts may change on this. Like I said, I want all of these to be higher. I don't know if I'm just like I'm comparing it to other movies right now that are just, more individual and not franchise movies that I'm not part of your studio system, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Anyway, yeah. Let's move to our final one. Seth, would you like to tell us what it is?
Yeah, it's called Heart of the Beast with my boy Brad Pitt and his happy companion. I don't know the dog's name, but I can't remember the dog's name. I don't know if they say it in the trailer, but I'm more fired up for this movie than any other.
Yeah, it's directed by David Ayer, who worked with Brad Pitt on Fury. What's the other movie he directed?
He's directed a few.
Yeah,
don't
but
know
this
off the
movie
top of my
comes
head.
out September 25th, 2026. It's an intense survival action thriller. Can you give me a little like a dun 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 dun, dun bump in the back? An intense survival action thriller. After a harrowing plane crash, a former Army Special Forces officer named James Belmont, played by Brad Pitt, and his combat dog, Odin, find themselves stranded deep in the unforgiving Alaskan wilderness. Together, they have to battle the extreme elements and fight for survival.
Yeah, I'm super fired up for this flick.
And then it's J.K. Simmons, and I think that is literally the only other cast member.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons, they like briefly show him in the trailer. He looks like he's just kind of but he looks like he's with him before he goes on the trip. He's like, what are you going on the trip for? And
It seems like they just bump into each other out in the Alaskan wilderness.
which means like he's obviously going to show up more than once. Like he's not just like he's not going to just be that's just all they gave you in the trailer, but his character must have more purpose than or else they would have got some no-name guy.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a great movie. Like based off the trailer, you just see Brad Pitt like has a heart attack and then he crashes his plane in the wilderness, and it's just like a survival movie. I love a survival movie, dude.
I have a huge hard on for especially like Alaskan wilderness for whatever reason. But I will tell you the only thing that bummed me out about the trailer was, and like I do kind of get it. I think it's kind of cool that they're doing this instead of what I want, but I want that Tristan Ludlow revenge grizzly bear fight like so bad. But then they show that it's a pack of wolves that come after them.
Yeah.
And
well,
like,
that's
they're
all we saw in
fighting
the trailer.
Yeah, that's all we saw in the trailer. But like, if that is the main like fight against like some kind of predator in the wild while they're out there, that's okay because he's got a dog, like it's dog on dog, like dog versus dog battle. But also his dog missing a paw, or he's got like
He's got metal teeth too.
He's got metal teeth, is badass, and he's got a metal paw. He's got a stump. Very cool.
That dog's wild, man.
Yeah.
And I mean his dog's name is Odin. That's sick. But I think you know what it was a bear in the book, right?
Oh, is this based on a book? I don't even know it's based on a book.
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's based on a book.
There's got to be a bear encounter. It's the Alaskan wilderness. It's like the most concentrated. Like they have the most bears of anywhere, as far as I know. Like there's a million bears out there.
But now they got dogs, and the dog's trying to eat them. And I tell you what, it's a dog eat dog world, man.
Yeah, a little bit of Liam Neeson action. What was that Liam Neeson movie where he's
The Gray?
Yeah, The Gray. He's just getting all these puppies coming after him.
And he's got the little mini nips, the shooter bottles of alcohol, and he breaks them, and then he's just got his like brass knuckles of glass.
I don't know. That whole movie, when I watched The Gray, the whole time I was just waiting patiently for him to pull out the green lightsaber and just start wreaking havoc on these dogs. Like,
and then all the wolves, they bring out the double-sided red lightsaber, and he's like, oh
shit,
not again.
Darth Maul just pops out of the trees.
He's like, all right, come on.
All right, come on, you guys. But anyways, my excitement level for this is 11. It's got everything I want. It's got dog, love Brad, love wilderness. Sure, love J.K. Simmons, love survival. I hope it's a great movie. Also, it's coming out. You want to talk about a crazy 3-week period here? I'm going to my cousin's wedding, going to be a banger. And then I come back. That's weekend number 1. Then the next weekend is my birthday and week 1 of the NFL. So my birthday is a Saturday, and then Sunday week 1 football. That's all I want for my birthday ever. And then the next weekend, Brad Pitt movie.
You're going to have a hell of a month.
Oh my God. Like, just wake me up when September starts. flip
You
it,
could write
reverse
that
it.
song.
Well, do you know what I'm referencing?
Wake me up when September ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Just
should write
flip
the
it.
new version.
All right, fair.
A more positive version.
Yeah. What's your
Well,
excitement level?
my excitement level is like an 8.5.
Good.
I think we
Good.
need smaller movies. You know, like of course the budget is probably like
Actually, yeah. Can you
probably like
give me
95 million.
Can you give me what the budget on this movie is for a 3-person cast in the woods? Like, it's probably ridiculously high somehow.
Let's see. Um Okay, it's
Turns out they shot it all in a studio on green screens.
yeah, it's just on a volume. Um Estimated around 40 million, probably more.
Oh, that's
Let's
pretty
let's say
small,
50.
honestly. That's pretty small. Like, what was okay? Cross-reference that with the budget of The Revenant.
Okay, well the revenue was probably like 120.
No, and it's just kind of same like Survivor Wilderness type beat. Obviously, it had a lot more
Revenant
going
was
on.
135. Estimated
Yeah.
could be around 165 too.
Yeah. Okay.
It was initially 60 million. Then it jumped $100 million. Yeah.
Wow.
But then it dropped back down to 135 million due to tax credits.
Mm.
But man, that's a very different movie. Like same concept, of course, but like
Yeah.
very
Yeah. No,
different movie.
I was just curious for.
But that's probably why they didn't want to add a bear in there. It'd be too much like The Revenant.
Yeah. Yeah. You might as well switch it up. Go with wolves, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Even though it would still be very different, but I mean, people probably wouldn't see past that.
No, probably not.
No. Well, that concludes our trailer stuff. Which trailer are you guys most excited about? Is it Heart of the Beast, Spider-Man? Is it Shrek and Donkey 5? That wasn't Scottish. That was
brutal.
Irish. I want to talk about Shrek and Donkey 5.
It's a
That would,
donkey. It's a donkey.
what are you talking about, donkey?
Donkey.
Go talk that wee cunt donkey. Can I say that?
Donkey. I don't know. Yeah, sure, for sure.
Well, let's finish off with our game of the day. We got a little frame going on. No Seth's scene of the week this week, but hey, we got our framed. We're gonna have some fun. Who gives a hoot, man? Very nice. All right,
That's a
can you see
fucking
this?
cat.
That's a cat. This is an
Yeah,
old
you're a fucking
movie.
cat.
So we got a cat. This looks like maybe 90s or 80s, maybe late 80s, early 90s. A cat, gray cat, hanging by a bush.
I have a guess right off the bat, and I don't know why it's my guess, but I have a guess.
Tell me, because I got nothing.
American Beauty.
Wow.
Oh, is that not? Oh wait, what's the movie I'm thinking of?
Are you thinking the
is
Kevin
that not?
Spacey one?
Yeah, isn't that called American Beauty?
I believe so. Yeah.
What?
Is it Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Oh yeah, try that. That's not a movie though. That's a show.
I thought they did a movie.
No,
Well, we got nothing. Let's go. I think it's a Halloween movie. Halloween Town. You know,
just
let's
try
go
Halloween.
2.
Halloween 2, sure.
All right, so now we have a cemetery. Yep, definitely confirming this late 80s, early 90s. We got a guy with what looks like, I think that's a guitar.
Zoom in on our suspect here if you can.
I'm
as far
fully
as we can go?
zoomed. It's like he's got a guitar or like a could be like a gun case. Is that Dustin Hoffman?
That's
you know, it could be Rain Man.
Is he in a cemetery in Rain Man at any point?
Yeah, well, their dad dies or something, right?
Try it.
I've never seen Rain Man. Nope. Okay, so this is definitely a horror movie.
Yeah, it looks spooky.
Is it like Close Encounters or something? I've never seen that.
This like we suck at this game.
Yeah, well, we get all these older movies we haven't seen. I want to guess Close Encounters.
Sure, yeah. You go nuts.
Oh, so last frame was a kid silhouetted by a chair on a wall. That we have a cat with light beaming into its eyes. It's scared. This cat is a main player in this movie, and I have run out of
Clearly.
guesses.
Yeah, like pussycat. Pussycat. Just type in pussy.
Pussycat. Psycho. Yep.
Sure.
Psycho.
I have not a clue what this is.
That's that little kid from Kindergarten Cop. The one that
Like,
says boys have
sure.
a penis, girls have a vagina.
No, it's not.
Dude, I am telling you, that's him. All right, we're on frame 5. There's a woman. It looks like the mom from Tommy Boy, the stepmom. You know, she has
like,
short blonde hair, and then it's a guy with some sideburns. This has got to be 80s. It might be. What is it like? There was another.
No, this looks 90s. This looks 90s.
I want to say 80s. I'm saying late 80s. I
Yeah,
have no
just,
guesses.
Yeah,
We're gonna
just
skip. What is
Bro,
this?
what the fuck is this movie? Just skip. I want to know what it is. We're not
We
gonna
got
get
old
it.
long face and a guy with a red hat. They're in the woods. It looks like eastern U.S., maybe northeast U.S., maybe Connecticut or Maryland. The movie is Pet Sematary. That cat was a main player.
I don't even know what that is.
Based on a Stephen King book, Pet Sematary is a movie. Got remade in like 2017. I have not seen either of them. Well, that concludes our probably greatest episode to date. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Never Go Full podcast. Seth, anything you want to say to the people before they leave? Other than subscribe and comment down below which movie you're most excited about. And if you are not subscribed, subscribe now.
That's obvious.
Yep.
Everybody go support big, gigantic, blockbuster, huge studio movies that spend and make way too much money. Go support them and make sure that you go watch it 3 times in the theaters.
Okay, good. No, that's good. Thank you for that.
Good. Yeah.
All right.
I think that works.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. We'll see you next week.
Say it for me one time. You make me happy.
Happy.
Love you, buddy.